doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back now, pressure coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. They send a tight end in motion. 3rd down, here's Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Dose of the hurry up here. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. And 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They came up the gut to Bigsby. This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
38-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 60.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 6.
Clifford to the air now. It's caught at the 4. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19!
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. You're going to run here. Kyle Manunga can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Air it out on third. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Tory Taylor to put his leg into it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Stephanie! Personal lead, 19 White!
Clifford looking to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Red. Liking a kick.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go. Warriors step. 6 the Eagles. 6 the Eagles. Go.
Throwing here, Clifford. This is on target to Christian Watson. And the stop was made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic that worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Let's go now. Ready.
Bigsby. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Come on. Ready.
They go to him again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, you better regroup.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to starts. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. So that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw is Williams. That's complete. Kokomet. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yet you just want to gain some confidence.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Don Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Short yardage run for White. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background with every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, a run for White. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Getting the tight end in motion. 4th down, Williams. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Williams pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Clifford back to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Deputy.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Caught down the field, Golden. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
70 Lions. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cut 19. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Clifford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now Clifford. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Let's go. Go.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Williams from the gun. Still going through the 25. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. A good 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
To throw, Williams. Dump off, caught by his back. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Again, it's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the gun, White. That's the first and more, past midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from Lambeau after this. First and 10 now from the 46. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams on the play action. Lead it to his running back. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He's looking for Luther Burden. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Here's Williams again. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Hold the set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Clifford looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
What is that? Yes. Vegas!
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's nabbed by Kmet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's complete to Kmet on a slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold unheard. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord.
Packers going nickel on 3rd.
What is it on?
Williams will look to throw. Odunze's got it, right side. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
What is up? Yes!
To the air yet again, Williams. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Bears. 1st down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Come on, set! Liking 18! 60 Mavericks! Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got it, ready?
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Ready?
Throwing here, Clifford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 18 Rattler.
Third and long for him here. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. To throw is Williams. This is Lovely working the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Vegas!
First down throw by Williams. And finds Connect downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Off the play fake, Williams. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready to up.
Up the middle, here goes White. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Clifford to the air now. That's gone out right by Golden. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's got it for the first. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Sticking to the air here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
On the give, it's Bigsby. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready,
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Get up.
Here's Clifford to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Muscle up, we got the metric. Ran up by the Luxemans, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the indicator and they yell it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Williams on 1st down. Kmet's got it, left side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. We've set it downs from 37. Williams to throw on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Oh, he lost the football. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So they're keeping the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. White's going to try to smash his way in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Williams from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. A run for it with White. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock. Head. Ready.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
70. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. I can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play, At least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Tremaine Edmunds has it.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas!
Working from the gun, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. So that's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready to go!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! Ready, ready!
Running right is Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready!
Looking to throw, Clifford. This one taken in by Kraft. This one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Williams set to pass. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes!
Throw here, third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Again, it's Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there going to be more interceptions.
Ball still on that 20. It's second and 10.
What is that?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete. And now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Williams off the play fake. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears losing by 14. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
What is it on? Dang it!
Here's Williams again. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Williams pass.
Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Right. The nutshot in the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this is cut for score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Has it at the 2. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get it. Go.
Again, it's Bigsby. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for him. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Typical, body over dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna miss the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change.